Yo, hello, good morning everyone. Yeah, in my second video, I want to teach you how to code in Python. That is Python programming. So, let's continue from where we stopped on the other video. Okay, let's talk about data type in Python. There are so many data types in Python, but today I want us to consider just two. Text type 1, I want to consider the text type and the numeric type. Okay, the text type is what we have been doing when you are using what we call string, str, and you are saying x is equals to binary. So all what we'll be using, they are string variables, they are wordings. Yeah, so this string variable, I want us to expand it because it have so many things that we need to know about it. So for example, we have what we call sneezing. Now I can now say name. Let me declare a variable called name is equals to community. So I can now say print name. I will use my square bracket. I will now say it for column 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not 9. So if I run this code now, you see what will appear. Unity will appear. So let me explain to you now what sneezing means. Let me use my paint and explain to you and draw it. This is what sneezing means. This is the word community. So this one stands for 0, this O stands for 1, this M stands for 2, this another M stands for 3, this one stands for 4, this one stands for 5, this one stands for 6, this stands for 7, and this Y stands for 8. So slicing output part of your word or alphabet from a word. For example, now we say starting from 4, not 9. This is U, N, I, T, Y, which is 8 and not 9. It's not enter 9. That's why it gives us unity. So that is what sneezing means. So let's go back to our code. That's what sneezing means. So this O, this C is 0, this O is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is what Python sneezing means. You can as well say print, let me say print name square bracket. Now say it 0, not this is 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, not 3. not 3, so that I'll have com there, com, see it here. So this is what slincing means. I can decide I have print name, can have 2 full column, or when I print it, you discover that I start counting from the other side, as from your right hand side. You have monity, same thing. You can also use different style to get your Python slincing. So we are going to use it when we are developing software. Okay, the next thing I want us to talk about is modification of string variables. For example, now I can say it, x is equals to lupe, and I can now say print x dot upper. I want to change this to uppercase, this line 259 to uppercase. So when I print now, it will now turn to uppercase. Yeah, the same in the same vein, I can now say v is equals to charge. Then I will now say it print v dot lower. It's not uppercase, I want it to be lowercase. So if I print it now, it's going to give me turn it to lowercase. That is modification of string variables. Another thing again, we call it concatenation. Let me write it here. Concatenation in Python. Concatenation is joining two words together. I can say v is equals to Benue, equals to Benue. Then I can say b is equals to state. Can I say g is equals to v plus b. I can now say print. Can I say print and g, so that I can join these two words together. So you see Benue State here is joined. Then there is something I want us to understand here. I will now come to this line 264 from here. I will now give space here, so that we can have a space in between here. So if I press this now, you discover that there will be space here in between. There is another way too. We can do it by using the tab, /t, so that it can now move to the next. It will now give space in between. So okay, if I write the longer distance, I can do that. So this concatenation, what thing again about string variable, what can I remember again about string variables, so that I can put it down. Okay, there are so many string variable methods. I just did upper and lower case. There are so many. We have capitalization, we have a case fold, we have center, we have count, we have encounter. There are so many. So you can study most of these you study most of the method yourself, so that can continue. Okay, the next one now, let's go back to the int, which is the numeric data type. Int, we have been declaring into just say x equals to 5 is the int variable. Y is equals to 3.8. This is a float variable, and you say z is equals to 6y. This is complex variable, so we are going to be using all. So the numeric variable, we have been using numeric variable in our practice, so it's easy for us to understand it. So the next thing I want us to do is operators. Let's go into sorry, Python's operators in Python. So the first one I'm going to study, it's going to be arithmetic operators. So under arithmetic operators, the first one we're going to do is addition, which have this sign, addition. We have been using addition before. I can just say a is equals to 5, b is equals to 4. I can now say v is equals to a plus b. I can now print v. So if I print v, this is what we're going to have. It's 9, which is 5 plus 4, 9. So I'm going to use this to do any other arithmetic operators. Let's just use this example because of time. So if I change this one to subtraction, this is subtraction, it now subtract 5, 4. So it's going to give us 1. Good, see 1 here. Another operator, I can now say multiplication, which is asterisk on key 8. You run it again, it will give you 5 times 4, which is 20. Another operator is division, which is slash. You can run it again to now give you 5 divided by 4. Another one is modulus. Modulus is remainder. Divide this one, what will remain? It's 1 that will remain, so it's remain. Another one is exponential. Exponential is double asterisk, so it's 5 raised to power 4. It's going to give us a bigger value, which is 625. Another operator is float division. There are so many, so if you study those ones, you understand it very well too. The next one I want us to do is assignment operators. Assignment operators. So these assignment operators, will be using some of the assignment operators, and we'll still use it now. I can say x is equals to 6, then print x. So it's going to print 6. We have been doing it. This is assignment operator. It's not just equals to, it's assignment operator. Other operators are something like this, plus equals to. For example, I will now say a is equals to 5, and a is equals to 5. I can now say a is equals to let me say a plus 3. Then let me print a. So if I print a, you will see 8. So this is plus equals to. So you can use this for subtraction, just to be changing it from here. Subtraction, you can use it for subtraction, you can use it for multiplication, you can use it for all, so there are different. So let me just put some of them here so that we can see it. Minus equals to, we have another one, multiplication equals to, we have another one, division equals to. There are many. All those ones are assignment operators, so we are going to use it so that we can see. Then another one is comparison operator. When I do this comparison operator, I'm going to stop and I will run a code for you to see. So another one is comparison operator. Comparison operator. So I can then say it. We have one called equals to. We have another one called not equals to, and we have greater than, we have greater than, we have less than, we have greater than or equals to, and we have less than or equals to. So all these ones we are going to use it. Before we use it, I want to introduce you into conditional statements. Conditional statement. Those conditional statements, one is if the condition is possible, or if the condition is not possible. And if the condition is not possible, what will happen is, so I'm going to introduce you into S2, these two now. Example. So this example, I can now say it, x int input. I will now say enter num1. So I didn't put equals to here, didn't assign it. Let's say int. Then I say y is equals to int, and I'm saying input, and I say enter num2. I'll give space here so that my cursor will be have a space. So now I can say c is equals to okay, let me see. Okay, and I say c is equals to x plus y. I'll now introduce a statement here. I'll say if c is equals to, I'm using this comparison operator now, is equals to 10. I'll now put full colon here. I'll now say print we are going home. S. If c is not equals to 10, then what are we going to do? We'll now say print will stay in school till tomorrow. till tomorrow. So we use two operators here, this one and the conditional statements. So let's run this code and let's see what will appear. So it's asking me to enter num1. Num1, I'm going to enter 40. Num2, I'm going to enter 30. Yes, you now say we will stay in school till tomorrow. Say we will stay in school till tomorrow. We say if C is equals to 10. So we now said 40, X is 40 and Y is 30. So 40 plus 30 is going to give us 70. So it now print we are going to stay in school. Okay, now let me run the code again and enter different numbers and let's see. Num1, let me enter 3. Num2, let me enter 2 and let me print. You now tell you that 3 and 4, if C is equals to 10, still is not equals to 10. So let me put the value that give us 10 so that we'll see another different print. Let me say 5 plus 5, so we tell you we are going home. So this is how you are going to be using your operators in different ways. I'm going to give you another one. Let me comment on this. You can comment on this from here. Comment is just press your control and /. So let me give another example. Can I say let me declare a variable called year is equals to int, and I'll create input, and I can say which year Buhari died. Buhari died. Give space here. So now I can now say if year is equals to 2025, print you are correct. S print you are wrong. So let's enter now. Let's run this code now. So if I enter 2000 and okay, let me enter 2005, it should tell me you are wrong. If I run this code again, and I say 2025, you tell me you are correct. Good. So this is where we are going to stop. Using this one now, you can do all exercise related to concatenation, related to operators and the rest. So thank you.